Kicking it off strong. Here we
Oh
go.
yeah.
What's up, Mr.
Man,
Pandelis?
I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Where you?
It has been a minute. I know you guys are traveling all over the place and going to shows, and so hopefully we're going to talk a little about that.
March was crazy. March was super busy.
Houston. Well, he went to Houston twice. His second time. This guy.
Well, second time's to Enos, Texas. First time was Houston.
Yeah,
We did a little PPF training.
It was hot as Satan's balls. It was so hot, Pan. Yeah,
was that the drag racing thing or the mobile detailing?
No, this was where PPF training. It was so hot that my pants were sticking to things I didn't know I had flaps inside. That was terrible. Fat people in Houston, that's where you lose weight. When you're big in Houston and you start sticking under the little, you got to lift up and scratch off. It's done. It's time for a change.
You got to dab up everywhere.
Yeah, I had to use baby powder in places I didn't think was possible.
It was just warming up there. Pollen season was kicking off. We did a rinseless wash in a parking lot. It was a wild time in Houston.
I've never been to Texas. Is it as big as they say? Everything's big in Texas.
Everything's big.
Bro, we went to breakfast at this one place. It was a dump, but it was like the best food ever. And
Michelin star pan. Michelin star.
No, that was okay. We went to breakfast at this one dump.
Oh yeah, the breakfast place. Yeah, that was a good spot.
You could tell it was good because number one, the dude cooking back there, he didn't know you, he didn't care about you, and the lady serving us didn't give a crap.
Nah, she. I can't repeat what she was telling us. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, first of all, hi to everyone that's tuning in.
Say hi to everybody.
That's amazing. Eddie, we're gonna have some things to talk about. Of course, we're gonna talk about the sale first. Let people know. But I saw a video on your channel, EC Details, and I saw your brother for the first time.
Told everybody
he's like this crazy chef that studied under Michelin star people. I was like, what?
Yeah, you know who Alan Wong is, right?
No.
He's like a very pristine chef in like the Hawaii area. So my brother was under his wing for a long time, and then the last time I spoke to my brother, because he's been traveling all over, is he cooked for Obama twice, and they call him Baby Obama because
he also looks like Obama. Yeah.
And his wife is Michelle. I'm not joking. Look, he looks like Obama, and his wife's name, my brother's wife's name, is Michelle.
That's hilarious. What a guy. What a life.
No, he must know how to, like, he cooks for Dwayne The Rock Johnson, a bunch of celebrities.
Bro, he makes ramen
for The Rock.
He makes ramen soup. Look, here's how my brother is, right? When he used to like drink, he doesn't drink anymore. He would get up and he didn't want to cook for us, but he worked me like a dog, right? Because he'll help me go to the restaurant and cut vegetables for like 8 hours. He would take leftover chicken that's been there 8 days and take ramen noodles and make the best thing I've ever had in my life. Nuts, bro. Like, that's next level.
And you said he studied in Cordon Bleu in France?
Yeah, he's a beast. Yep.
So French cuisine, that's nuts, dude. That I should have flown to Pocatello had I known. Get me a little bit of that Michelin star level food. I'm a foodie.
My dad would put you to work, and he doesn't care if you got 1 million subscribers.
Yo, shout out to Eddie's dad coming in. How old is he? He's already like sanding and painting your garage doors. Like he's supposed to be there to relax, and he's working.
Messing around.
No, he said to me, he goes, Junior, I said, what's up, Dad? And he goes, this looks like shit. I go, oh, man.
Yeah, I told you last time I was there. I'm like, these garage doors are terrible.
He looked at it, and he's like, we're gonna go to work. And I was like, I didn't want to spend money, but you know that for me, I realized that my dad loves to just his love language is acts of service.
He's like, these doors look like crap. I can fix that.
That's that generation of like my dad's the same. They can never sit still. They're always tinkering, correcting, working, doing something. So, guys, let's tell people that they're going to have to start clicking that like button, that thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do something for people who are watching. Every time people tune in, there's something fun going on with the boys at Thor and, of course, Clean by Pan. So what are we doing, Jamie, today?
Look, we got to get the likes up, and we're doing a 200-like mega giveaway. You know, we like to do the mega giveaways. So we're going to do one for each channel. This is live streaming on Pan the Organizer channel and the House of Rags channel. So if you can get it to 200 likes on both channels, that's 2 giveaways. So the first giveaway is, of course, Mr. Pandelis just came out
by Pan polisher kit with the new 18 millimeter cordless polisher in collaboration with DIY Detail. That's just absolutely nuts.
Chef's kiss. So you get
Yeah,
200 likes
they love it.
on Pan's channel. We give away the polisher kit. You get us to 200 likes on the Thor channel. We give away the whole towel line. It's a whole towel mega. So get us to 200 likes, and we'll send you 2 mega giveaways, and we'll figure out.
That's easy. It costs people nothing. Just click the thumbs up. Helps both channels out.
Yeah.
And what I want to talk about right away before people forget, there's a huge spring sale going on. While stuff is still in stock till April 10, guys, 20% off everything Clean by Pan at the House of Rags, 25% off Detail Co., 20% off Quiver, 20% off the detailing towels, and 15% off everything else. So if you haven't tried the Clean V2 yet, I don't know how else to say that this is the time to do it. Just there's no codes needed, by the way. We keep everything simple. Just add the items to your cart, and the discount code gets automatically applied by the system, and you get free shipping, of course, on orders over $99. But yeah, 20% off everything Clean by Pan until April 10. Stock it up before we run out of stock, and just enjoy. I have videos on all the V2s pretty much available now. I think there's 1 or 2 left, but if you want to learn about them, everything's on my channel. And of course, that 18 millimeter cord-free polisher, that collab I did with DIY Detail. I wanted to, for those who are wondering, the 18 millimeter, why? I like something in between a 21 mil, which is going to cover more area, so you're more efficient while cutting, and a 15 millimeters precision. So that dead smack in the middle, 18, I think is a good balance. Eddie and Jamie both have done reviews on those. You guys have tested it, and so far, all the feedback has been absolutely positive on it. People love it. It's a slightly lighter weight compared to the DIY Detail. That's a 25 millimeter stroke. So if you guys did not want that larger stroke and you want something in between, I think you're going to love this one. And of course, the colorway is just sick.
Yeah, that 18 millimeter throw is like the champion of the one-step polish. Like, I don't know why this hasn't been done before. With
I know.
18 millimeter. It's a monster.
And when I was working with Ivan on this one, I was like, you know what? Now is the time to make a dream come true. I like to be efficient and not have too much stuff. So if I can have something that in between, and sure enough, he worked with the engineers to make it happen. And I think they did a stellar job. So
hey, real quick, if you're just joining here, thank you for letting through people coming on.
Yes.
We're doing 2 massive giveaways. There's no purchase required. Here's how it works. 200 likes on Pan's channel on this live. What we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel. So we take everyone who liked. Well, you can't really do it off the like. You have to do a comment. So make sure you like and comment, because we have to pull the comment. You can say anything in the comment. Just don't be weird, because it doesn't let us just go off likes. So make sure you like and comment on both channels. When we get to 200 likes on Pans, he's giving away his whole polisher kit. And if we get to 200 likes on the House of Rags, we're giving away every single towel. And yeah, we're excited. Free shipping to you all. And then remember to like and comment, because we pull the comments when we spin the little doohickey. How do you say doohickey?
There you go. So like and comment.
So click that thumbs up button on both channels, right? So the House of Rags and Pan the Organizer. And good luck to all the people. And of course, drop a comment in the comment section under the video. Update about the towel. Since I got the towel guys here, you guys know how much I love your Lizo glass towel, and we're having one in Clean by Pan line. Where is it? People are asking, where is it coming? You said it coming. Where is it in the world right now? Is it on?
Since you left me, my life ain't been the same.
It's out there, Pan. You know, it's in production. It's in production, Pan. So your colorways. If you wanted a specific, blue tone,
yes,
we're working on it. It took a little longer to get the light blue side of the Liso weave, but it's in production. It's coming.
Okay, good. So it's coming
mid this year.
If you haven't tried that glass towel that the boys came up with,
not me, Jamie came up with it. I don't want to take credit for his effort. I didn't come up with nothing. Here's how
I'm inclusive. It's a collaborative effort.
Don't include me in that, because if it flops, I don't want any arrows.
Well, I can tell you it doesn't flop, because I tested it at SEMA on that giant screen TV. It was nuts.
We're at the booth talking to our towel manufacturer. Jamie does, there's a language barrier. So Jamie takes one towel. He goes like,
I need this. I need this.
And he goes, "Ooh!" And then he went nuts. He's like, "How come I didn't think of it?" So
yeah, that's cool. So they didn't even have that in their lineup. You came up with that.
No,
wow,
it's a new creation.
No, the weave is proprietary, and then we took that weave and put it with the twist loop and made a super towel.
So you got a scrubbing side and that kind of final buff side.
Yeah, I call it kind of, glass towel for dummies. If you struggle with glass, this is your go-to glass towel. Just makes it simple. Scrub, flip, buff, stays slick on the Liso weave side. And then, for those who are good at cleaning windows and glass already, we got the little waffles on the House of Rags. We got the Mr. Twisters and the Clean by Pan and Thor lineups. Those are also great glass towels. But if you want the straight to the point, clean glass, take no names, cheat code, you get that Liso weave. Yep.
Hey, everyone, just so you're aware, there's questions in chat. We will start the questions, get to them. I do want to say this for the giveaway. We will do Canada as well, but you are liable for your own duties and fees. So just so you're aware, we don't cover those. So when you're in Canada, we will ship you as part of the giveaway, but you're liable for all duties and fees accrued. And I'm sorry, it's just life, Sometimes you got to pay for things you want. I mean,
I'm just saying, Slick. Some people need a little help on cleaning that glass. So,
and talking about shipping in Canada and all that stuff. So we're working on Amazon Canada. It's almost finalized, but you can already see for people who are in Canada, stuff appears. So if you type "Clean by Pan the Organizer," the third-party seller on there is TOC Supplies in Toronto. So they've been amazing to work with. They're taking care of all that Amazon Canada backend. And so, you can already see some stuff appear on Amazon Canada. So if you want to shop at Carzilla online, you can do that. You can shop on Amazon.ca online, and in person, if you're in the Toronto area, go to TOC Supplies and you can shop in their store. But Canada's, we're finally getting stuff moving. It took a while, but we're getting there. So that's the update on the Canadian side.
Yeah, and there's some news coming to Canada too. So just so everyone's aware, we're going to be announcing a little later, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Think Thor Canada, Amazon. Just think that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll announce it when it's they're just shipping everything there. So we'll announce when it gets there. But Thor, Amazon Canada.
Boom. So Conway's not a fan of the glass towel so far, but what you do, Conway, he's old school, so he probably doesn't have the stick reacher tools. You got to put it on a stick reacher tool. It's designed to be paired up with them for front glass. So put it on there. It clings to the mat without needing like the Velcro or the hook and loop kind of deal, and then you just give it a scrub.
And Joshua, what's up, Josh? Mr. Twister is my new favorite for cleaning windows. Yeah, that works too. With any spray liquid, with quick detailers, with ceramic spray sealants,
Conway uses
with prep spray. The Mr. Twister, I just love it.
Yeah. So it's actually the Liso weave is thinner than the Mr. Twister, so it's actually the perfect fit in front windshields.
Yeah, we don't get the little waffle enough love because that's a
little waffle.
That's a monster glass cleaner as well. So there's many options. There are many strokes for different folks. You know what I'm talking about, kids? So
people have their preference in types of weaves.
If you're proficient at glass, you get them little waffles. You gotta have the technique down. Box, fill in, flip.
But hey, we're getting into spring, guys, and I'm looking outside my window. I don't know if I can show people. There's still so much snow. Can we see it? Yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah. This is supposed to be spring. We're April 1st. And this is not April Fool's.
I've been smoking a cigar every day.
No leaves in the trees yet. Oh man, it takes forever.
Hey, ask your questions. We'll star them. We'll get to them in order. If you ask the same question 19 times, it's not gonna get an answer. We got things to go through, and then we'll go to Q&A. Okay, so appreciate everyone's patience.
Yeah.
Get those the ones who just tuned in. By the way, if they see people tuning in nonstop, click the thumbs up button and drop a comment. So thumbs up on both channels. The House of Rags and Pan the Organizer. We have 2 mega giveaways for the entire Thor towel kit and the new Clean by Pan 18mm cordless polisher kit. So if we get to 200 likes on both channels and we see those comments, we're going to pick winners. And of course, enjoy the sale of Clean by Pan right now. 20% off everything Clean by Pan at the House of Rags until April 10. Just add the items to your cart. There's no codes needed. The discount gets applied automatically. So now's the time to stock up for springtime. If you haven't tried the V2s, that's all I'm going to say.
So new release, the 18mm polisher. You designed it with Ivan. It's blue. Everyone's loving the colorway. So what else do we need to know about this polisher? What's kind of the kit come with it? You have a tool only option. Walk us through it.
So the 18 mil, if you want to show it on screen again there, Jamie, it basically comes with 2 5 amp hour batteries. It comes with a smart charger. It comes with the little tool you'll need to swap backing plates because we provide both the 5-inch and the 6-inch. Plus, we have the kit without batteries. If people already have Makita style batteries, they're directly compatible, and you can also use an adapter if you want to use DeWalt style or Milwaukee style battery. So a third-party adapter, and they'll work fine. I know Jeff tried it on his channel with the adapter. It works super well. So regardless of which battery environment you're in, very compatible. One of the rare ones that is multi-style battery compatibility, and it's just a beast. So again, we went for that in between 15 millimeter for precision, 21 millimeter for the larger throw and bigger cut. So that 18 mil, perfect dead smack in the center. Still the same 1,000-watt motor as the DIY detail machine, but the DIY's is a 25 millimeter. So that's super large throw. And I wanted something with a bit more control. So I'm like, let's come up with an 18 mil. And the rest of the polisher is the same. It's a collaboration between both brands. So it was already like such a banger of a polisher. I'm like, if I'm to have one in my line, what would I do? And definitely the 18 mil is the stroke for me. Yep.
Man, let me ask you this, because you've been Casper the last couple months. You know what I'm saying? You've been in and out of the country, going to the Olympic Games, buying perfumes, buying sneakers, and then you just ghosted Jamie and I for 2 months. So
no, that's not true.
Man, not even the guy. Guys, we don't even talk anymore.
Listen, this is Eddie. I try to FaceTime him, no answer. The guy doesn't have time for me anymore. Now that 4 is taken off, Pan is like, we don't even talk anymore.
Pan, so let's hear about you for a second. What have you been up to?
That's a good question.
Oh, the work doesn't, other than the videos, right? Because that takes up the majority of my time. But I went to the Olympic Games in Italy with my brother. That was a part of his Christmas gift that I gifted to him. It was a bucket list item thing to do. So we went to see both the bronze medal game and the gold medal game for ice hockey. Of course, we're Canadians. We love hockey. My brother's a hockey fanatic. And so it was a moment of a lifetime, just a crazy trip to Milan. And to get to see.
You flew all the way to watch Canada get beat. That's nuts.
Yeah, that is. It was an amazing game, though. Could have went, look at this. And I told my brother, we're going to hear about this for the next 4 years. But you know what? Canada has enough championships. You guys can enjoy it. You did well. Your goalie goal, the goal of his life, right?
I always
it was all about Connor Hellebuck.
And why do Canadians, famous players, play in the United States?
Well, because the National Hockey League is the biggest league in the world, and it's North American.
Okay.
So that you have no choice. 60% of the NHL, if memory serves me well, is Canadian players. But the US is getting up there. You guys won everything this year. You won the junior gold, you won the women's Olympic gold, and the men's Olympic gold. So I think the hockey program in the US is getting bigger and bigger, which is a good thing because it means more talent is coming up there. Before, Canada and Russia used to be the only dominant forces.
Yeah.
Now USA ain't no joke, man. So it's good. I love competition, and definitely that game, regardless who you were rooting for, it's amazing. Wow.
When you said that you were gone, because I remember texting you didn't get back to me for 4 days, and I was like, why did you do not texting me? He's sitting there in the bleachers thinking to himself, I can't believe I paid for this flight to lose.
Pat, how was the snacks? They had any snacks there in that stadium?
That was the only bad part, because in Italy the food is great, but in the stadium it was they rushed to complete it. So the rink part was okay, but the concessions, the food stands, all that, not good at all. Yeah, they had a hot dog there. I don't even know if you can call it a hot dog. It's like 1 meter long wiener that's all dried up.
They had a foot long dry wiener.
It was disgusting. Not good.
Not good.
Thankfully, we were able to go to real Italian restaurants after the games and enjoy some proper food. There was a thing I discovered while being there. Am I going to be able to say what what was the name of it?
No,
I can't remember. In Milan, it's like a pizza pocket type thing. Panzerotti. That's what it is. Panzerotti. If you guys are ever in Milan, you have to. It's like street food. So good. Ooey and gooey inside that dough, so it's like a little pizza pocket. You guys have that from McCain?
Yeah, you know what it's called? You know what it's called, Pan? A hot pocket, dog.
Hot pocket. That's it. Just the Italian, like super fresh way.
So good. And when you come back to the house, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna get you a hot pocket, and I'm gonna tell you it's called pizza panza penna.
Jim Jeffries. I love that American stand-up comedian. He talks about hot pocket. Hot pockets.
So good.
Hey, I went to see Joe Coy. I don't know if you guys know him.
Oh,
Another stand-up dude. His show was so freaking good.
Yeah,
he
Joe
extended
Coy's
it for
amazing.
like 45 minutes to an hour after the show, like just doing ad-lib stuff off the cuff, just fun with people. It was one of the best I've ever seen. The guy is the GOAT.
I got to answer a question. It's a serious question. I'm skipping everybody to answer this question because this came up on Facebook too.
Let's get to it.
So let's get to it real quick. This is the one question that I'm going to answer, and I want everyone to listen up. So there's a thing called Nexus, right? Nexus is when you hit a certain threshold of sales in a city or a state, you've exposed Nexus, and then you have to pay taxes. So we have hit it in like 16 different states where we hit the allotted Nexus. So if you see taxes on your order, it's because the government is charging us for taxes that we have to pay on the sales tax. So just so everyone's aware, it's not Dora's not keeping that money and buying Jamie a new dolly or whatever he likes to do. It is actual fees that we have to accrue and pay every quarter. So if you're seeing that, that's the why. I think I wanted to tell that up front. We have been exposed in like 18 different states, I think 18, 17. And I've been working on that for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, you've been deep in the taxes.
Yeah, I've been deep in the taxes.
How many people are on the live right now, Jamie?
We got 130 live streaming on a Wednesday afternoon, 12:22 here.
That's nuts. I want to give a shout out to just everyone who, first of all, has made the sale super successful, the spring sale, but just in general for supporting both Clean by Pan and the guys at Thor, what they're doing, what we're all doing. We're working so hard, and sometimes we're just so focused on building these companies, and but without you guys, we'd not even be here. So shout out to just everyone out there. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We're trying to spread our love for this kind of thing and dabble in. We're competing with big brands. Like, think about this 2 seconds. In September 2024, when we launched, nobody knew what the hell was going on and what we'd come up with. And we're able to compete with the big boys. And these, regardless if we had V1 or V2s, we're trying to constantly improve, listen to feedback. But it's amazing that we're sitting here today talking about sales going on for products that we launched. I just am super thankful. So yeah.
Jim Gaffigan is the Hot Pockets guy.
Yes, Jim Gaffigan. That's it.
Gaffigan.
Not Jim Jeffries. That's another
Jim
one.
Gaffigan is the one that says, you know what, like having a fourth kid is like? It's like you're in the water drowning and they hand you a kid. Who do we have here?
Do we have any detailing questions? If you guys have technical questions, go ahead and ask.
We just hit 150 live viewers. Hey, mega giveaways going on. If you can get Pan's channel to 200 likes and Thor's channel, that's 2 mega giveaways up for grabs. You just got to like and comment on today's live stream.
And you can win the Clean by Pan new cordless polisher kit. And the second giveaway is the entire lineup of the House of Rags towel kit. So that's pretty amazing. So drop a comment because we'll have to pick a comment. Drop a comment that you want to participate, and also drop a like on both channels, the House of Rags and Pan the Organizer. And that's how easy it is to enter. Oh, we got Yum Cars in the house.
Yum Cars in the house. What's up, Nick? Or Kelly?
So it's like 6 hours later. So right now it's like 7:30 p.m. for Nick over there, if I'm not mistaken. Nick and Kelly, what's up? I'm still eating the chocolates. Nick sent me a care package of chocolates, Cadbury chocolates, because they're originally made in England. I thought they were American chocolates. And,
no, we learned that too.
We have a factory.
Losing weight, I got a box of chocolates. I'm like, dog.
They taste so different.
So different.
It's completely different.
UK Cadbury is next
level. Yeah, so creamy.
My kids ate it, so I have no idea.
Oh, you should have.
The Cadbury eggs are my favorite. The cream eggs, and they're just on another level.
So you're on the weight loss journey. That's why you wouldn't eat the Cadbury. What's the update?
Yeah, where are you at, Eddie?
I've lost a lot of weight. Like I can almost see my feet without a mirror.
Let's go.
My shirt size, I'm down like a shirt and a half size. My pants are too big.
Wow.
So I work out 5 days a week, 6 days a week. I do cardio, and then I switched to cardio this time. So I'm doing like elevation of 11 and like speed of 3. And I do that for 30 minutes. And I feel like my heart's going to explode, but I do that. And then I work out heavy. So
how many pounds are you down? Are you keeping track of?
Yeah. I keep track. I have to look at that. Close to 30 since I started. So from the first time I met Jamie to now, it's like 2 years. I'm down almost 100 pounds.
Good for you, man. Good for you. That's We got to keep ourselves healthy for another 20, 30 years to keep this thing going.
Here's the funny part. I could get, this is not to be dark side of the moon. I've been watching Batman too much. So, I feel like it's like we can work out, eat right, drink water. Someone hits me with a car, I could die tomorrow. So I take every day as it comes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
100%. 100%.
So do we have any detailing related questions to add?
Yeah, we have a lot. So let's get crack-a-lacking. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Oh, AJs and dunks. Okay, my guy's collecting shoes. All right. Next question. When will Quiver pressure gun be back in stock? So it's actually in molding right now. Josh talked about that. Molding right now.
Huge Quiver update on the House Rex channel that dropped yesterday. So go watch that.
Go watch that. But it's coming.
He has an update on his pressure washer too. So that's
a huge update. Huge update.
Did you see that pressure washer?
It's nice.
No, that was
coming together.
That was any updates with rim and tire cleaner products. Talking about UPenn.
Yep, that we're gonna have to continue working on it because what we discovered was a few of the raw materials needed for that are just getting crazy out of control with tariffs. So we got to look for alternatives because I wasn't comfortable in releasing. The performance was amazing, that's what I wanted, but the price would have been out of this world. So that project is on ice until we can find alternatives that will make it viable. So without sacrificing the performance, that's the challenge. So we got to find alternatives. So right now on the ice until we can find more, but that's the next new product that I absolutely want in the line. And we're almost done switching to V2s for pretty much everything. We're working on the rinseless wash V2, the decon, and the demineralizing shampoo V2. That will complete the existing lineup, and then the wheel and tire cleaner. Hey, Eddie, quickly, look at Eddie's face when I'm going to ask him that rinseless wash final version where we're at. Oh, he disappeared. That's how. Yeah, he can't because he can't say much. He's been part of the testing.
I was supposed to text you. Yeah. I got one more test, and I'll let you know.
Yep.
I tested on a car not coated, and I was like, "Is this car coated?" And I'm testing it on it. I got you. One more test, and I was going to send you the thing. Any updates? Okay, we got that out of the way. So this is detailing / Yum related. We do have the stuff on the air freight. It should be at the warehouse any day now. So I just want everyone to know air freight packages don't mean high quantity. So when it comes live, email will go out. Yeah. And once it's gone until the next shipment. We have
supplementary style.
This is to get us through the next shipment that should be here within 2 months.
There is a new item on that airplane though. So stay tuned.
Hey, what is what's your polish pad combo recommendation for correcting wheels? There isn't much information on this. Pandalus.
Yeah, it's the same thing as with the clear coat because the majority of the wheels, I'm assuming they're clear coated because you wouldn't polish satin or matte wheels. But the same pad combination. If you want to do a 2-step, if you have deep swirl scratches and oxidation, start with the wool cutting pad. We have them in 3-inch variants as well. The pads, so 3, 5, and 6-inch. So if you have a mini polisher, that's perfect. So start with that for cutting, and then you move to the blue foam polishing pad for the polishing stage. And if they're just light, you have some just light marring and no real oxidation, and you just want to improve that gloss, just go for a 1-step with the blue foam polishing pad and you're good to go. So the same as the clear coated paint. I keep the system super simple. So spray polish plus those 2 pads will get you pretty much everything done.
You're a good man because I'm not touching wheels. Look, I'm to a point in my life like.
Yeah, it's usually a dedicated job. Like someone brings you
wheels off service. That's another level.
Do the wheels,
yeah, that's like white details. All right. Any APC in
the EC, the next rendition of EC Details Garage though needs a quick jack.
Our new garage that we do for Thor.
Yeah,
we're in Chicago. We should get one. We should get one of those for sure.
You got to have a lift.
Yeah.
All right. APC, Pan, what you think about APCs?
Not in the works for now because I mean you can use the rinseless wash for so many cleaning tasks, both inside and out. The shampoo that you can use for many tasks as well. So not for now. The wheel and tire cleaner is going to be my first priority. But if people want an APC later down the line, I could definitely look into that.
All right, I got more questions. Are you ready?
Hey, cheap plug. Hey, Detailco though. Just drop that hot APC.
Dude, I'm telling you, that APC is touched by God.
It burns clean. You're not going to have any residue left, even in interiors. And it's a beautiful APC.
If you're looking at the SDS sheet and you're like, why is it saying proprietary? It's because their SDS sheet says proprietary. The chemist.
They won't even the ingredient straight from the ingredient people.
Why?
Had to sign NDA to not.
Crazy.
They won't even tell us what the heck.
What pad do you like the most with your 18 millimeter? I think you answered that, right, Pandalus?
Yep.
All right. Armin Pandalus. He's been gone for 8 months. Do you like the Eurofiber pads, Pan?
Yeah, of course. The Eurofiber are made by Buff and Shine, and all my pads, by the way, are made by Buff and Shine specifically for Clean by Pan. So I like them so much as a brand that I knew I had to partner up with them because they know what they're doing when it comes to pads.
Yeah, when it comes to Buff and Shine, we got yours, and we have the Edge Guards. If you haven't tried the Edge Guards, we have those on the website.
Our life. Listen, guys, I haven't burned new paint in a while. Pan, you heard I got my wife a new car, right? Did you hear that I burnt paint in the back?
What did you get?
So I traded in the truck because I do lease. I traded in the truck. We got a SUV, like a platinum Toyota, whatever she wanted. Because my payment went down, but I'm also moving, so we wanted something to carry everything over. I was polishing the back of the bumper, and I thought I could get in there, all suavemente.
Here we go.
I'm in like my zone. I'm listening to like.
Tell me you did not burn the paint.
Hear me out, Pan. All right, I'm gonna need you to support me. I'm gonna need some support, cuz. All right, so I'm coming in, and I take your polisher, and this is not your polisher's fault. Note, this is my fault. And the pad was soft because I was using a soft pad just to jewel it. And you know how when pad gets oblong or you overuse it, and it gets too squishy and the back plate hits the back?
Yep.
I'm coming in, instead of being the guy that lifts the freaking back door, I tried to get in there close. Rip paint. They ripped the paint.
On a new vehicle.
Hey, but look.
Does that mean repainting or what?
Oh, yeah, definitely. She loves me, and I haven't really walked her through the problem, so she hears this. I love you, Bev. All right, any recommendations on how to detail under the hood?
Wait, we had a question before that. The answer was yes. For the Clean by Pan quick detailer, can you use it on a ceramic coated vehicle? Yes, absolutely.
Wow,
you can use it on waxes, sealants, uncoated, coated, it doesn't on anything.
Beautiful. Look, like update. We're at 115 likes on Pan the Organizer's channel, so we're almost there to the mega giveaway already. That's crazy. So
200 likes, guys, gets us 2 freaking amazing giveaways. Let's do this.
There you go. We're almost to the first one. So
we're always doing these challenges that
crazy.
We think that nobody will ever be able to do, and then sure enough, the crowd comes in and they deliver.
Yeah, 200 likes is not a small feat. We're knocking it out the park. So, all right, what's next?
Any recommendations on how to detail under the hood of electric vehicles? I got a Jeff. I love you, Jeff. So I got a question as to why. I mean, just use APC and clean it up. Like even the Teslas or even the Cadillac, because the Cadillac is the same as the IQ, so it doesn't really hide the engine component parts. I would just APC, wipe down, and put Meguiar's or Clean by Pan tire dressing, cut it half and half to this water base, spray, and just level it. That's what I would do. But I don't particularly like cleaning electric engine parts, etc. Oh,
I think Pan electric engine bays.
What's Pan watching? Are you buying cologne right now on the live, Pan? What in the hell are you doing, Pan?
He's checking out.
No, I'm looking at the comments.
All right, right here, Pan. I think we answered this. Mike, I think we answered this, bro.
The blue foam polishing pad, if you want a 1-step, and if you want that jeweling, you get the white waffle. It's simple. The pad setup is 3. You get the wool cutting. If you want 2-step, you get the blue foam polishing, and then for that jeweling step, the white jeweling. So you can't get it wrong. There's not 1,000 pads to choose from.
All right, let's go. Next question. Pan, is there a V2 coating on the? Oh, this is a great question. Your V1 coating is so good though. What are you going to actually get out of it?
For now, nothing, because it is near impossible for me to do better than that. We are doing R&D though, so we are making sure that it's still the formula that is the best out there. But I don't really know how I can improve those coatings. I mean, they always sell out, and the feedback has just been tremendous. I really, of course, am a coating guy, so I'm going to have to keep them top of the pack. So if there is anything that it has to be significant. So can we improve 1 or 2%, but nobody would notice the difference? Yes. So if there is a V2, you guys will know for sure. But for now, it'll be a tough thing. Those came out of the gate swinging.
Yeah, they were kind of wild. Actually, you remember when, what was his name? Colton made it for like the Cybertruck.
Yes.
He tested many other ones. That was nuts too.
Yep. And talking about Colton, shout out to Out of Spec Detailing. He released a video today. So he is doing a real world use of 4 known wheel coatings. So he used the G-Technic specific wheel coating, CarPro Deluxe, the Armor Detail wheel coating, and the Clean by Pan 8-year. So to show the versatility of mine that you can even use on wheels, it's doing great. And I think he mentioned that it was his favorite one so far, and that the slickness is nuts. The gloss is amazing. It cleans up super nicely. So he's up to the 3-month update now. I think he's going to do like every 3, 6, 1 year kind of thing. So the Clean by Pan coatings are super versatile. You can use them on paint, wheels, glass, plastic trim, PPF, vinyl wraps, matte surfaces. It doesn't matter. So pretty good stuff. One bottle can get you a lot of surfaces covered.
Boom.
I got more questions. Hey, Jamie, you need to start starring stuff.
I am.
It's because you're like way behind, dog. What are you looking at?
No, I'm at the bottom.
Pokemon cards, dog? Are you looking at Pokemon?
I am starred every question I've seen.
Right. I got this question answered. Hey, do you prefer a rinseless polymer or surfactant-based handleless? I
like a hybrid, so I need both. That's why mine is a hybrid. So I like the combination of the slickness, the encapsulation, cleaning power, and just slickness on dry down, slickness on application. So for me, my favorite all-around rinseless washes, and I'll have a video on that coming soon, definitely are the hybrid ones. So if I have to pick, though, between a rinseless and a surfactant, I'll go for a surfactant-based. But the majority of the good ones right now, if you notice that the trend in the industry, are a hybrid. So they get the best of both worlds.
Yep.
David Nahum, happy birthday, by the way, it's last week. But Pan, when are you moving to the U.S.?
Oh, I wish. The friends and family are all in Canada, and that's where I grew up. So this is my home. But if I had to go, definitely the U.S. is amazing. I would probably go to California because I just remember being there for the what was it called? The Quiver? No, not the Quiver Show. The Quail. Back in the day, and it was like a steady 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 Celsius all week. And I'm like, oh, this is exactly the kind of weather that I'd love.
You know what hit hard in California? It wasn't the tacos, I can tell you that. But what hit hard? It was the malls. Like we don't have, me and Jamie don't have malls like we seen in like Omaha.
Yeah.
But I missed it. I wish Jamie was here. I went to these 2 malls and I was so dumbfounded.
Impressed?
At just like, wow, where's all this money coming from? Because I look at people and I people watch and I see them drive like M6s and I'm like, he's probably got more debt than I do. And she is living off. Anyway, the mall was nuts. We went to 2 different malls, and me and Josh Free were smelling each other's arms the whole time.
Did you buy some perfumes?
Listen, bro. Did I buy perfumes? No. Josh did. Josh is like, well, I want that. We're smelling each other.
We got Josh on board the train.
Yeah, a lady was asking us if we were partners.
Okay.
We were in line, and he's like, smell my hand. He was like, are you guys partners?
Smell here. Look.
That's what we're doing. And she started laughing at us. Like, what is wrong with you guys? All right, anyway. How important is it to use a deionized water for your final rinse?
Well, if you live in an area with very hard water spots, or if you have no other choice but to detail in the sun, especially if you're mobile, having deionized water obviously means no minerals, and you can let the water evaporate and you'll have nothing left behind. So how important it depends on your needs. If you're just a DIYer that washes his car every now and then, wash in the shade, use a quick detailer with your drying towel at the end, and you'll be fine. But if you need that kind of stuff because you're always in the blazing sun, or you have super hard water, we're talking like 150 plus ppm or 300 plus parts per million of minerals where you live, well, definitely it's a life changer that to have even a simple one like CR Spotless that you connect to your regular water spigot. That's what I use in my garage. And for that final rinse, yeah, it really, really helps, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
That's a luxury to have.
Yeah.
Stupid question. Can I use the 1 year for windshields and headlights?
Absolutely. Yeah. The 1 year is like the 3 and 8 year. It's based on the same resins. So you can apply on wheels, glass, plastic trim, paint, PPF, vinyl wraps, even matte surfaces, no problem.
Good wash sneaking in. We're at 200 likes together on both lives. Look, it's got to be separate. We need 200 likes on the on the Pan the Organizer channel, and we need 200 likes on the House of Regs channel. But we're getting close on Pan the Organizer channel.
Where are we?
Look, when are we getting a Clean by Pan channel, Pan? Are you going? You gonna ever separate it, or are you just gonna keep it on the same channel?
He is Clean by Pan. That's the whole point.
Exactly.
There you go.
Like it would be different if he was
like I spent a decade building a channel
Right.
and my community. It's only natural that my own brand will also be spoken about on my own channel.
Yeah, this makes sense. Hey, Pan, Jamie, Eddie, what do you prefer? 15, 18, 21, 25, 46, 8 polishers. Go ahead.
Now it's 18 because I made it happen. That one's easy.
Jamie.
Yeah, I'm at the 18 mark. 15 has been my favorite for a long time.
That's what I loved before. Yep.
25 is pretty cool, but that 18 is the new sweet spot, in my opinion.
I'm still loving the bigger the better for me because I like to burn and turn. So 18 and up. 18
you like to cut that mug.
Yeah, I like to just get it done. And I think with rushing comes insurance payments. Just make sure you have are we getting a V2 rinseless? Asking for a friend who needs to re-up and don't want to buy a gallon. I would buy the gallon now because we're still, Pan, you're still working on your V2, right?
Yep.
So it's not.
We're a few months out on that one. We're
more
finalizing the formulation, but there will be a rinseless V2.
All right, got that one. It says here, rinseless plus BioBomb mini frontiers. I've never tried that combo. Jamie, have you?
No.
Rinseless plus BioBomb. No, I've never tried a rinseless plus the BioBomb mini. No.
That's here's what you do. Christian at biobombs.com. Ask him because I don't want to lead you astray and then your paint turns into like a camel color.
Yeah.
Well, interior.
He's talking about interiors though, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's a paint, interior, plastic, vinyl, whatever you clean inside. You're like, Eddie told me to do it with Nemesis, and all of a sudden you get puffy plastic. I don't want that.
Not only that, but who knows if the rinseless is going to kind of encapsulate the molecules of the BioBombs mini, and then they're not working as well,
or it causes a chemical reaction where no.
You don't want to be burning leather seats there.
Can your Mona Lisa towel have a logo on it?
Or no more logos.
You know what's funny? This is what's funny.
No, well, now that I removed the logo, now people miss the towel with the logo. So I said
for April Fools for today, we should have came out with a little batch of logo versions.
Yeah,
they want logos so bad. I don't know. You can't please everybody. You know, Don Norman, who used to work for Apple, said, "If you design for everyone, you design for nobody. You can't please anybody. You can't please everybody."
Yeah.
There's a person who was asking which backing plate do you all prefer. I prefer a 5-inch on my polishers.
I like both. They just there's not really a preference. Sometimes I keep 6-inch on the bigger throws and 5-inch on the smaller throws.
Yep,
just kind of what I do.
But in the Clean by Pan, you get both, so you can choose 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think I have the 6-inch. I think this is the 6-inch on it right now.
Yeah, that does look like the bigger one.
Yeah. And you cover more ground with the 6-inch. So if you designate it to a one-step polish, 6-inch gets you around that vehicle a lot quicker. It's a good time.
So quick question, any tips for a first timer for ceramic coatings? Yes, take your time, do it well, and make sure you're applying enough product on the surface. Where you're going to notice a lot of failures oftentimes is when people don't apply enough product, especially when you're starting off on the top of the door and you're dragging that applicator all the way down that lower portion. It's not always because the coating has failed. It's usually because there's not enough resin that you left behind. So make sure you prime that applicator well, take your time, do it well. If it's your first time, work in 2x2 sections. That's why they always recommend to start with till you get used to the flashing time of the coating that you're working with in your environment, because it depends on the temperature and on the humidity and all that kind of stuff. Work in the shade. Never apply coatings in direct sunlight if you don't know what you're doing. And read the instructions. Familiarize yourself with the product that you're using. Look at the instructions and then do as they tell you. Work in a smaller section. Get a feel for it, right? And you should be good. Like the new formulations nowadays, it's very hard to get them wrong. It's not like it was a decade ago where you'd sweat if you're like 1 second off the flash time and you're not measuring with a master chronometer. You're like, oh my God, I missed the window. And then you get high spots, and they're easier to level, easier to work with, easier to apply. And I wouldn't worry. Just, take your time, do it well. There's so many videos out there. Whatever brand you're buying, usually they'll probably have a video on their channel of how to apply that. So you can watch that too, but you read the instructions.
I think the thing about this too is back in the day when we used to be like, I don't know about you, but I know Jamie was, but you had to get certified to be an installer for Fine Lab and all that. And I used to install Fine Labs for years. They required you to use 1 bottle per car. So I always had that mentality: use as much of the bottle for that car. And if you're doing this professionally, make sure you just charge the customer. It should be rolled into your plan, your bundle, right? Because the cost of the bottle plus your time, etc., should be the cost of cost of materials, right? What does it cost you to do per wash? What's your cost per wash? What's your maintenance per wash? What's your ceramic coating cost per wash? Include towels in that too. And then always, me personally, if you see, you guys, Jamie, I put that mug on thick.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
I don't mess around. I put it on thick. If I use the whole bottle, I use the whole bottle. They paid for it anyway, right? I don't try to scrape 4 or 5 cars off of one bottle.
No, don't do that. And when you're thinking about it, you're probably charging. Coating jobs are what, 800 USD, 1,000 USD, 2,000 USD.
Exactly.
So for a coating bottle that you'll pay 100 or 150 bucks, just don't be cheap on that. Do it once, do it right. We're talking about multi-year paint protectants, so that's not where you want to cheap out.
That's why I was teaching my brother, because he was saying, "Well, how many cars can I do with this?" I said, "Just one." And I told him that maybe you could do 2, but if I tell him 1, he'll know not to be stingy with the application. Remember, you're building film on top of plastic.
Correct.
That's what the polymer is. All right. Next question. I just want to give my 2 cents. Not that you give a shit, but I just want to help you, brother.
No, it's a very good point.
Is a 1200 GSM 15 months to 2 plus do blah blah blah? What do you guys think?
So I actually did this yesterday. I took a 1200 GSM towel. It doesn't have it. It's kind of the prototype of the Diva rinseless, but I took it. I was doing this F250, so a huge truck, and I was just like blanketing quick detailer and using the drying towel to apply and buff it in. So no, it works pretty good. A sealant, you want to be more controlled, but with like a quick detailer or maybe even a waterless wash, you can get away with the kind of the thicker drying towel style applications. But
for me, I think for somewhere like the sweet spot for me for a buffing towel is the 400 GSM Freebird that we have in both our lines.
Yeah,
that's thick enough, plush enough, but not too much where I feel like I don't know, I can't control what I'm doing. So for buffing off, the 400 to 500 GSM is usually the sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
I use any towel that I grab. I don't give a crap anymore. I'm to the point in my life, I'm becoming Ivan.
Well, the good thing is in all your lineup, all the towels are good, so you really can't go wrong.
I went in pan and I used the goat towel to put Infinity on there.
No, that's terrible.
I had to put it in. I had to put it in a microfiber wash for like 4 days. I had to pray over. I'm like, dear Lord, please bring back my towel.
That's another good point, by the way, for those who are asking or wondering, like, oh, should I really wash the towels? And I'm just using a QD. Yeah. Regardless what you're using out there, even if it doesn't have much protection, they usually have gloss boosters, they have drying aids, they have slickness or lubrication additives. So every time you're using drying towels or towels to apply spray products, you want to wash them after each use, because those chemicals, they're going to coat the fibers eventually if you don't clean them off, and they're going to render the towels less absorbent. And that's why many people feel that their towel doesn't absorb water anymore, because the fibers are coated. So if you can't wash or you're not accumulated enough towels in your day to do a full wash, at least dunk them in a rinseless solution. So that can start breaking down the spray product that's on top of there, but you definitely do not want to keep on using those sprays and not washing your towels. So clean towels every time gets you a better, more efficient towel that'll last a long time.
What is new in development, Pan or Jamie?
For Clean by Pan, we're working on the Rinseless Wash V2. We're finalizing the decon and demineralizing V2, so we're completing that, and we're going to continue working on the wheel and tire cleaner for a future new product launch.
Jay, what we got?
I have so many sample products in my garage right now, I can't even record anything. So that should give you a hint of it's all just samples in my garage. So we're always working. We'll see.
We're moving towards Thor Blending's launching soon, like the full shebang. And then that's not a product, but it's other products. And then the mobile app's getting an update. We have new Yum videos going on there. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but we got caught up in meetings all day yesterday. So it'll be today. And then we're working on our PPF course and website for that, because we're going to offer something massive to the masses. That's what's coming. All right. Pine, can you give away those shattered backboards? Do you have soul flies there?
He's talking about these ones. Yep. No, they're too important to the collection. I just added these here in the Jordan 1s. So shout out to Mr. Abloh, passed away, but great designer from the Off-White series. But the shattered backboards, man, they mean a lot because this was Michael Jordan's kind of, in his NBA rookie year, he went to Italy for a game, and he was wearing a black and orange colorway type jersey over there, and he shattered the backboard when he did a dunk. Like, the thing exploded when they were in glass back in the day. So that's why they're called the shattered backboard. So no, there's no giveaways on these. They're pretty rare sneakers.
Let me ask you, Pan. So I got this. I was talking to my dad about this because we watched basketball our whole life. Like, we're basketball fans. We watched it when basketball was good. You remember the days of the 96 Bulls, Orlando Magic, the Jazz, the Detroit. All right, so let me ask you this.
Mythical stuff.
Let me ask you this. Can the players today, if you took the LeBrons, if you took the...
Oh, boy, here we go with those questions.
No. I just got a question. If you took LeBron, you took D Wade before he retired. If you took, what's his name?
Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, and then the guy from Golden State, forgot his name.
Steph Curry.
You take all those and you take it, Michael Jordan, you take Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Penny Hardaway. Can they compare in talent?
Well, you can't. Oh, man, we get the same questions in hockey. Like, if you take Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin and you bring them in the Wayne Gretzky era, I'll say this. I think today's players, in any way, shape, or form, from whatever sports, are more talented. They're bigger, they're faster, they have more skills. Everything is better. But if you're comparing today's players, yeah, and especially in hockey, same thing. They would, like, you'd take Sidney Crosby and put him in the 1980s, he'd do circles around Wayne Gretzky. Same thing with Connor McDavid. Definitely the talent has gotten better. But if you're comparing periods of time, like Michael Jordan is the GOAT, if you'd give him the same training and challenges as the ones today, so you'd put him at his prime in today's NBA, his basketball smarts, I think, would be so good. He'd be the best player in the world. There's no doubt. You have to take them and put them in the eras, right?
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
All right. But look, I'm going to say I agree with you, but I disagree, because if you take the boxers of the 90s and 80s, they would whoop everyone's ass today, period.
100%.
You got Mike Tyson.
They got that dog.
Boxing is its own thing, though.
Pre-2000s, they just got that dog.
Mike Tyson, after coming out of jail, you don't want to face that guy. You do not want to face
Tyson before jail, Mike Tyson after jail, and then you have Tony, you have Pacquiao. Look, I'm just telling you, back in the day, fighters were hungry.
Like, there ain't no way a prime Jake Paul would beat a prime Mike Tyson. That ain't happening. Never.
Yeah, Lennox Lewis, no one's winning. I'm telling you, Muhammad Ali.
Oh my
gosh, bro, George. Anyway, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna disagree with you. The basketball people back in the day are better than today's. That's what I'm saying. All right, next question. 100%. Next question. Nope. Yeah, he said no to that. He said hard pass. Yum Washmitz. It's in the air freight, and I will preface it with this. Christmas comes once a year, right? Everyone says that Christmas, when it comes, it goes fast, right? If there's a big ramp up period to Christmas, you get to Christmas Day, everyone's into pajamas. Pants texting me, "Merry Christmas, bro." He's spraying Creed Aventus on him. I'm spraying Creed Aventus myself.
No, on Christmas, it'll probably be some Angel Share parody.
Yeah, whatever. You do that. I'm spraying that.
Look at Jamie. He has no idea what we're talking about.
All of a sudden, the next day, Christmas is gone. Eddie, why are you talking out of your cheeks? Because when it lands and it's gone until it comes back. That's what I'm saying, okay? Yeah. All right. Just we're on the same page.
So are we doing the giveaways?
Did we hit 200?
Let me check on that. So we got 200 likes to give away.
What happens if we don't hit? We don't do it?
137. We need a lot more likes on that. What is this? Pan the Organizer channel. Let me check the House of Rags.
I think we've maxed out on the people who are actually there watching, so it's going to be tough.
Recruit some new folks.
Get your friends and family on the live. By the way, those who just tuned
97 on House of Rags.
Mega spring sale. Clean by Pan is off 20% at the House of Rags. Everything in the Clean by Pan lineup. Just add the items to your cart. No special codes needed. And this is until April 10. So take advantage of it. If you need towels, if you need the new polisher, if you need the brushes, the clay towel, any new V2 product, try them out. Let me know what you think. By the way, I've appreciated the feedback so far. It's been stunning. So thank you all for not only trying, but letting me know your experience with the products themselves.
I will say Luka is one of my favorite basketball players.
Luka Doncic, yeah.
I love that guy, bro. He's
gangster level.
So good. I think when they traded him, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It was as dumb as me trying to fit an extra large shirt. Dumb. All right.
142 on Pan the Organizer channel.
I know Pan is a huge car guy. What would you see? What would he see as his next car?
I can't say what it is, but I have to start planning as of this month, a year ahead of time. So of course, people will see the reveal on the channel, but it's going to be pretty good.
He's going to get a Dodge Caravan. All right, we got any
a sport version.
Any tips for a first timer?
Yeah, we did that already.
Yep. All right, next one. Oh, that's a good question. What scent are you guys wearing today, Pan? What you got on?
I got Angel Share Paradis.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're freezing our asses off, so I'm still in winter scents here. What about you?
I actually have like 3 scents on because I'm testing too for longevity. So I have Product Paradigm because I'm liking that geranium kind of bourbon smell. It smells real good.
Yeah, very good everyday wear.
I have a YSL 6 and Tuxedo on. Yeah, I'm just testing stuff.
Tuxedo I got because of you. It's a banger.
Yeah, banger. Did you see the new one, the Sharp Patchouli? Like, he's checked out. Let's keep moving.
The bottle looks amazing on that one.
You know what looks amazing?
What?
Me in sweatpants. All right, what's the like count at, Jamie?
146.
All right, guys, we got 40. We got 50 more. Come on, guys, you got this. Hey, we getting a Pan 3-inch or 1-inch polisher?
Ooh. If I get enough requests for one, I'll have to look into see if Ivan's where he does the polisher in that factory, if they can do a 3 and or a 1-inch. That would be a cool addition. Because right now I'm trying out the new EB212 from ShineMate, the mini 3-inch.
Looks like a beast. Looks like a beast.
And it's compact, it's smooth, like everything's great about it. And my 1-incher for now is still the hybrid from Rupes. So that's my favorite 1 to 2 inch. So we'd have to see. But yeah, if people want some, I can always look. Whatever people want, we can look into it.
I know Matt's smoking weed because he's on his damn mind if he thinks Baby Cat's better than number 6. That's all I'm gonna say. You out your mind, bro. All right.
It's nice that we have some fragrance people up in.
Caden is better than Baby Cat. Baby Cat is hot trash. All right. We are answered that already. If you had to choose only one quick detailer, cleaner. Oh my gosh.
You left the shot. I think that's how good they are. Both like Clean V2 and the Yum QD. Yeah. I can understand people picking either or.
No detail code lightning feel? Where's the detail code?
Lightning is a
you know what I'm saying?
Actually, both Lightning and Yum made it in my S tier in the quick detail sprays. So there's a bunch of good ones out there now. It's not like 5 years ago, I was hard pressed, even when doing the annual awards for a top 3, it was really tough. And now in the latest awards, like, man, I could have a top 10, top 15, and you'd be hard pressed to really pick a true winner. So it's very subjective oftentimes which one you prefer. So, but they're yeah. Of course, I'm biased. It's my own brand, but you guys let me know.
Duck Pond Detailing. Pan, are you still working as a pro detailer or just focused on being a brand over these days?
It's the brand. Detailing has never been my main source of income, so it's always been more of a side gig type project. So whenever I do, I only offer one detailing package, and it's total new interior and exterior car preps, including ceramic coating. So now, as it's wintertime, people get less new cars. So now it's going to start to ramp up with April. So I'll try and do one maybe once every other week when possible, but definitely the channel and the brand have taken over as far as creativity and producing and new products and R&D testing. So yeah, less actual detailing work, more focusing on the brand.
Oh, this is controversial. This is like, oh god,
this has been a hot topic. Is it still recommended to use the same company's prep spray with their ceramic coatings?
So if you wanna, the technical answer is you can use whatever panel prep spray you want.
Yeah.
However, if you want to make sure that you have no compatibility issues, or if you don't know what's in the panel prep spray, because they're not all created the same. Some just have isopropyl alcohol for evaporation. Some use homemade brews with just IPA. Some, like mine, use solvents and co-solvents plus isopropyl alcohol. So to really pull up the oils. So if you want to make sure you know, at least if you're using a coating, that the brand has done the testing with their own panel prep spray. I think that's what Ivan meant when he's trying to explain these kinds of things. So you're guaranteed to have no issues or things left behind that might interfere or intervene with the coating properly bonding. But I wouldn't go too crazy with that. If you're using as long as it's a good brand that has a good panel prep spray, use whichever one you like. Don't overthink the moment. But if you have multiple panel prep sprays, then yes, pair up the one that is with the coating brand that you're using. Why not?
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Next question. What's Pan's goal for 2026 to 2027?
Nick coming in with the big questions. More countries. I get so many requests because the channel is pretty much international at this point, and there's people who don't have access, like South Africa, for example. They really want to have the Clean by Pan stuff. South Korea, we're still working on that. But to be in more and more countries.
All right. Clean toe wheel and tire QD. So I owe everyone an apology. So I was assuming that we had the shipment here, and what had happened was we were just getting shipments off of the top rack down. So the shipment's not here.
So yes, it's still on the way.
The 10th it'll hit customs is the goal, the thing we got. So that's all I have right now. Sorry, remember shipment with now the war happening is causing some delays. So thank you all for being patient. Stay tuned. Next question. Can I use any Toco sprayer on the spray polish? The one that came with it is not working.
With the spray polish, the Toco is not working. You have to adjust the nozzle. That should work.
So take it out, let some air in. Sometimes that happens. Put it back on. Try it again.
Yeah, you can try whatever sprayer you want, but the Toco is like the ones that is perfectly calibrated, the Toco 300. But you can try another Toco sprayer if you want to. Just play with the nozzle to get that liquid inside there. Shake the bottle well, and you should be good to go.
Yeah.
All right, this is a good question. I feel like I am now capable of answering this. What we learned is you want to have shade. So we applied a coating in 90-degree weather. And what we found out is when you get to the thought that it's too hot, you might wipe off too early. So put up some shade, put up an easy up, and just do it. You're good to go. Carlos does coatings outside all the time.
Yeah.
Or just, make sure you're working in shade and just take your time and don't feel rushed. Because I think one of the things that I learned is we were so worried about the heat that we forget that coating still needs to evaporate the solvents. Even in heat, it still has to do its thing. So
yep. If you're working in blazing sunlight and that coating flashes off in 3 seconds, the likelihood of the actual resins properly bonding to the clear coat are super low. So you want to maximize your time. Definitely use a pop-up canopy. Find a way to have shade. Shade really helps a lot. So the direct blazing sun, not a good idea.
I answered this. Zero gravity. Got you already. And do you coat all those shoes behind
you? No, but they're Shad from what was the name of the brand? Anyways, Team at SEMA. Yeah, Budco. That's it. Shout out to Shad. He worked with a company to come out with a shoe coating. So that's one thing I would like to try. Eddie has it on his channel. He did coat, and it's probably still on your shoes.
I coated 3 Jordans. I coated my one every day because I don't wear all of my Jordans. I have a collection like Pan. So I wear one that I just wear every day, or I wear a pair of Yeezys, or just Crocs. That's all I wear. The one I put on my one shoe, I'm going to do an update. It's super clean. The other side looks like a dumpster. And I also look at my red ones because they're the collectible ones to make sure there's no color variations. Because when I want to sell these, I can't have anything on there that messes up the value of it. No color shifting. So it's pretty dope.
Nice. We're at 151 likes on Pan the Organizer channel. So almost there, people. Almost there.
Let's get Pan to 200 likes. Let's go. Hey, Pan. Curious if you guys have any idea of what your percent of customers are, sales are. I guess you want to know percent of customers that are DIY people and professionals.
No, we don't have that data because there's nowhere to click if you're a pro or a DIYer. Obviously, if I'd guess, kind of like any channel, the majority of the population is not professional detailers. So if you're 0.1% of the population, that's a pro detailer compared to 99.9, which are DIYers. I think that would translate to sales. Obviously, the masses who purchase products are a much higher percentage of people compared to professionals. So if I had to take a guess for any brand, it would probably be DIYers that have more volume in the sales compared to pros. But yeah, we don't have the exact amounts.
Hey, time out, everybody. We're going to take a commercial break here for a second. If you are just tuning in, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. We got 2 big giveaways that Jamie came up with Pan. Jamie, what are they?
They are, if we get to 200 likes on the Pan Organizer or the House of Rags YouTube channels, we're going to give away some mega giveaways. So on the clean side, we got the polisher kit, 18 millimeter. You're going to get a whole kit with that. Comes with 2 batteries, the charger, and the polisher itself. And on the House of Rags channel, if we get that 200 likes, we're going to give away the whole towel line. So,
all right, let me change things up here. Jamie, you said we surpassed 150 likes on my channel.
At 154.
Let's do it. Let's do the giveaway.
Oh,
let's do it.
All right.
Can we pull up the wheel? I think people have been waiting long enough. Let's give that clean by Pan cordless polisher kit. Somebody's going to get lucky today.
Hey, you got to like and comment because I can't run your name without a comment. Just so everyone's aware, please take 2 seconds to do that. While I pull this up, Jamie asked the next question because I got to do my part.
Are there comments on the Pan the Organizer? Did people drop comments?
It might just be live chat right now.
Uh-oh.
So we might have to come up with a different solution here. But you work on that, and I'll ask the next question. 5 or 6 inch, we already answered. Can you decon a Cybertruck the same way a regular vehicle?
Define what you mean by decon on a Cybertruck.
Yeah, I don't specialize in Cybertrucks.
No,
for sure,
me neither.
So. Colton has a lot of good videos. Even
go on the Out of Spec Detailing YouTube channel.
He's
Out
a
of
Cybertruck
Spec
specialist.
Detailing, and he's the one who used the Clean by Pan 8-year on the Cybertruck, and that's what he calls his Cybertruck coating right now. So he'll be better suited.
Vic says comments aren't up yet, so we're gonna have to come up with a different solution here.
You can comment, leave a live. Yeah, that's true until the live ends.
We'll do a giveaway now, and we'll do the grand giveaway. If everyone could just comment a number in Pan's channel after the live is over, we'll run that giveaway. And Pan, you could throw it up on your channel. You know, the little community thing.
Yep, community post.
Do that, yeah. Just make sure you put a comment. But we'll give a giveaway now if you want, Pan. If you're cool with that.
Yep.
We'll do it now. We'll do something smaller because that big giveaway can't.
So what we're saying, so people understand, once we end the live and the video becomes stable on the channel, drop a comment under the Pan the Organizer version of this live stream that will be on the channel, and we'll be able to select a winner from the comments. So everyone was left a like. Also make sure you leave a comment and we'll be able to pick.
And that's after the live. Again, after the live. And yes, it's open up to Canada, but remember, Canadians, my friend, my brethrens, you are liable for your own taxes and duties. So when it hits your side, whatever UPS says you got to pay, that's between you and the sweet Lord. Just want to be transparent. We're going to open it up. But
that's a nice gesture. Yep.
All right. So we'll announce that in 24 hours after this live stream ends. How's that sound?
Yep. That makes sense. So tomorrow, on
enough
Thursday,
people to tune in, watch the thing, comment.
April 2nd.
Yep. So we're mega giveaway. All right. So on the House of Rag side, let me find our channel. Where are we sitting at? I think we're well over 100. So we'll just do the same thing on the House of Rags channel.
Yeah.
But we could do a giveaway live right now and ask a question and then get back to the Q&A. We have we're gonna give you a couple more minutes to ask your questions and we'll star them, and then we're gonna cap the starring out. So I think Pan has to go do something in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll do a giveaway now.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Target or something? You guys Target water?
I don't know what he's doing. He smells good for no reason. He ain't going nowhere. It's like freezing.
He ain't going nowhere.
This morning did this. He was like,
that's right. He's a busy guy. You gotta get out of here.
I have something coming for perfumes on my channel, so stay tuned. There'll be something different and something pretty cool. I'm still waiting on that BioBombs collab, by the way. I don't know what
it's
Christian
coming.
is doing. Christian,
it's I'm helping him finalize.
Man.
It's coming. As you know, TRCMA is currently going on. And do you all plan on having your on version showcase new items coming vendors? So we usually, when we get together at Eddie's, we try and do something similar, but I think we do need to get together and plan something big.
That would be
besides
mega.
SEMA.
Yeah, have our own SEMA event. Yeah.
Hey, Pan, now that there are V2s of your Sealant Quick Detailer, there's still no advantage to mixing. We love a mix.
Yeah, people love. Well, you can try if you want to. As a brand, I can't tell you to do that. Have fun with your chemicals, though. But man, I mean, the V2s, they're already so glossy and slick. If somebody comes up with a concoction that does something more, you'd have to let me know, because we pushed the envelope on that one.
Boom. Henry has the new 2-in-1 applicators at the House of Regs. If you don't know, we have new applicators, Pan. I don't know if you've seen them.
No, I have not.
Head over to Microfiber.
You guys are always releasing new stuff. It's nuts.
Yeah, check these bad boys out. So we've got the 2-in-1 applicator and the Dirty Boy applicators now. And the 2-in-1 have the suede and the terry style sides.
And which one do you use for? Is it like a personal preference?
Type yeah, options, because you know how people like suede, some people like micro. You got options.
Pearl weave, yeah, that's nice, man.
And then the Dirty Boy is pure terry, black terry. Nice. So very great for trim dressings, that kind of deal.
And this, of course, made by that crazy South Korean factory, right?
Oh yeah, all made in Korea, 70-30, even the applicator. So it's a beautiful thing.
Man, you guys have really become a crazy good towel company, and I'm proud to have partnered up with that factory and you boys for my own clean towels. It's just the quality is unbeatable.
Did you try the new 26 year the towels? Oh yeah, have you got your whole V2 Diva towel yet?
No.
Oh, I gotta send you one.
Look, guys, let me tell you. I was a GOAT fan. You know I'm a GOAT fan, right?
Yep.
I want to get. Here's what I want in my cabinets going for. Here's what we're gonna do when we get to Chicago and have our new filming day. Mm-hmm. Half of it's gonna be a pink Diva, half of it's gonna be baby goats, and then the other half just goats. And then weapon and match drying, because it's nuts. I use the weapon and match drying small ones for rims. I use the medium ones for rinses washing. The large ones, I use it when I'm lazy. But this Diva, bro,
it's another level. There's another level of luxury to the Diva. It's nice. Pan.
Yes. Bro.
So I told you I went to TX2K and not a lot of traffic, but I slapped that pink Diva on the table, and the flock came to investigate this towel, and then I sold it, and then no more attention after that again. So
that's when you see, like in big events like that, when you notice, because the percentage of the population that loves detailing like we do, it's a niche, right? We're such a small percentage of the population that actually takes care of their vehicles that we forget, because we're in our community, we talk about detailing all day long. We have our viewers that watch and discuss with us. But like, if I look on my street, I'm the only guy that does this car cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
So at big events like that, that's when you say like, oh, not many people know about what detailing even is.
It was a really good reality check of kind of tuning back into what the normal average person thinks of car care and what they want. They really were looking for like waterless wash. I just want spray and wipe, the goats they found interesting. But
and TikTok brands that nobody even heard of.
Brands.
Pan, what came out of that event in Houston was Jamie's texting me, because first of all, he's pissed because he spent like $200 on hot dogs. He made his deal with his son, and he didn't know his son had a strong follow-through game, and his son's follow-through game was strong, and he was spending $20 a hot dog every time he did X amount of stickers. I get a text, I'm broke. But we also learned, because we were talking about a long time ago, we need a waterless wash. He's like, no. Everyone at those events, all they care about is waterless wash. So we have one that we approved and we're coming out with. That is just nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
nuts.
Have
to work on it immediately.
And by the way, I got to give a shout out to Glorilla, the rap artist. She says Houston.
There was a question about one of these companies. Here it is. Thoughts on Rubbit? Anything similar? So Rubbit is one of those, commercial brands. They have like a foam waterless wash.
Low-key.
So we have Low-Key, and you can foam that on and do it the exact same way as that kind of system. So we do have a solution for that.
Pan, just want to thank you. I commented on several YouTube channels, and Pan was the only one to respond with a super detailed response. Appreciate your time, Pan.
Thank you.
Ironic question after hearing about the repaint, but Eddie, was there anything specific or unique you did to get a sufficient at polishing paint? I know I believe in mastering your craft. So everything you do, be the best at it, or be the best you can be at it. So development, writing code, things of that nature. So for paint, I started off doing paint correction for free to learn, but I also made him sign waivers, because if I burnt your paint, I ain't paying for it.
I ain't signing waivers.
I got insurance. So then I started doing paint. Don't get scared of the rotary. Learn a different technique. Yeah. Learn to read paint. Like, you could tell paint systems are soft, not soft. You could just tell by the way it looks and reacts to actual pad, those things, and learn to pivot, right? So I would just offer it have insurance. Have insurance. Have insurance that covers that, and then just become great at it. Learn different pads. Learn what they
if you
do.
can, it's all about comfortability and repetition. So if you can go get a old hood from a pick and pull situation, and you just polish that thing all day, just sit there and run that polisher. The more hours you get behind the polisher, the more comfortable, the better you are. Period.
Yeah, when you're watching the guys on YouTube, we've been polishing for decades at this point, or years and years and years. So don't compare yourself, because time makes anyone better. So just focus on taking your time, learning the craft, especially now with YouTube videos. We have access to so much information for free. So look at the techniques, follow the tips and tricks, and just more experience, man. Take your time to do friends and family vehicles. They usually will be the first to volunteer them for free. And have fun. You can't burn through paint with today's dual action polishers. Don't be scared about that. There's nothing to be worried of, and enjoy it. You have to make sure you have fun when you're doing these things, because they are back-breaking tasks, but it should be fun. Seeing the outcome, the result, and the person's smile when the car looks better than you, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, develop a good posture while polishing as well, or you will be hurting very badly.
And then correct. Also, I know a lot of people wear earplugs, and that's good.
Yep.
But hearing is important too, because you could tell how much pressure by the revs or how the machine changes the sound.
Yep.
To get a cut, to get not a cut, and then even Pan, when he saw me polish for the first time. He didn't believe it. I move in grooves, son.
Yeah,
I'm in and out.
You polish fast,
like the burger shop. All right.
Sorry.
What pan product does Jamie and Eddie wish they developed?
And what detail code product does Pan wish he developed?
I'm gonna say my part. The coating. I wish I had the
coating. Yeah.
What's yours, Jamie?
I've been using like I said, I'm a big fan of the water spot remover. Just like having a simple mineral cleanser type product. Big fan of that one.
Yeah, especially the V2.
Yeah.
For me, it would probably be Ragnarok.
The
wheel and tire.
Yep.
It's pretty special, but you guys have so many good products, but that's one I don't have in my line that I'm like, oh, I wish that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's real hard. Brought that back for the professionals.
What is the scent of Sword V2? There's no scent. Actually, we had vanilla in there because that's what Jamie wanted, but it eats itself because it has deodorizers. So what you smell might be like a citrus Sprite because of the chemical bonding together. So there's no actual scent. What is the advantage, of any, of topping 8-year with 1-year coating?
You're getting more gloss and more slickness. So if you apply the 8-year or the 3-year, wait 12 hours, and then you can apply the 1-year spray coating on top. Or if it's been a while that you have applied the 3 and the 8-year, you can just wash the car, do a panel prep spray once it's dry. That will degrease the surface. It will not affect the coating. And you can apply the 1-year spray coating on top of that. So it's just going to bump the gloss and the slickness even more. And of course, you're adding a sacrificial layer on top of the ceramic coating. So that's the main advantage. You're always boosting the gloss and the slickness to even crazier heights if that's possible.
You applied any marine applications with your coatings? You know, any?
No, me, because I'm not in an area with that, but I do have people that do, and they just love it, because you can apply this on fiberglass as well, boat hulls. You can do it on RVs. It's such a multi-surface capable, very versatile coating, the 3-year and the 8-year and the 1-year spray coating for that matter, that you can pretty much apply anything you want to protect, even matte surfaces, no problem. Just don't expect on marine applications the same durability,
yes,
especially in salty water environments.
And on gel coat,
1 to 2 years at best, perhaps, is what the chemists are expecting. But can you apply it? Definitely yes.
Now we may have a marine solution very shortly with with a specific house brand.
You know, it'd be cool. It'd be cool if it's like Awake and then ate it. But
yeah.
Next question.
What detail coat wheel coating makes it different from the regular coating, and it benefits from the wheel dedicated coating? Has a SiC in it.
Silicon carbide.
High percentage of SiC, so it's just supposed to be, temperature resistant, harder coating, that kind of deal. I have it on my wheels. It's spectacular.
I wonder. I say this without being dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wheels themselves don't get hot. Brakes do.
Brakes do, yeah. So it's kind of like
SiC.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna. Since you left me, next question.
We wanted a dedicated wheel coating solution, so That's what the chemist cooked up for
got
us.
one strong side.
Yeah, maybe we scrap it in the future. Who knows? We'll see.
No, it's too good. I love that wheel coating.
It is spectacular.
Yeah. Richard says, do you recommend trying to pressure wash the underbody of the vehicle, the undercarriage? Yes, especially if you're in a winter climate like we have here. I have a undercarriage broom attachment or undercarriage cleaner that you connect to your pressure washer with a wand, and you help to rinse off all the salt. So if you're in an area that doesn't have winter months and road salts, not as important, but definitely in places like here in Montreal, Canada, or any of the winter kind of belt in the US, you want to definitely rinse the undercarriage of the vehicle.
I just let it rot.
Yeah, if you want the lazy way, you can do that too.
Next question.
I love it. I just let it rot.
Pan got me interested in detailing. I've always been curious about damaging interior buttons and switches. Are there some vehicles more prone to damage? Just think about that situation.
The older buttons that used to be in rubber, yes, but today, you know what you can do? Just use a rinseless wash solution, and it'll clean the majority of that. Put it on a towel, wipe, and then buff off. You should be good to go. There's no damage there. So it depends more on the product and chemical that you're using. Use something that's safe and very gentle and mild. You don't need heavy cleaners there for those interiors. A dedicated rinseless wash that you can dilute, same 1 to 256 dilution ratio. The Clean by Pan one works well. Nemesis works well for interiors. Just dunk your towel in that clean solution bucket that you just mixed, and then wipe your surfaces and you're good to go.
That completely fixes oversaturation issues as well.
Yep. I want Jamie to answer this because, believe it or not, Jamie works in like the craziest conditions ever. Mm-hmm. And he does not have his water so hard that his machine doesn't last through the summer.
Yeah.
So, like Jamie, how do you do? Can you help this man out?
Spray rinseless before drying. Yes, that helps big time. Applying rinseless wash before as your drying aid instead of kind of specific drying aids. Rinseless is a fantastic solution there.
Yep.
And having your process down to maximize your time and get that vehicle washed and dried and pulled in it's all about process technique. But the rinseless wash can definitely help you out there for sure. So yeah.
And for those who are wondering more on the chemistry side, like the rinseless wash will not soften the water. No. So I've heard that sometimes, but what it does, it helps to encapsulate the minerals and render them like non-active inside your water. So it softens the water without softening the water type thing. So it's more of encapsulating and not really softening the water, but it does help a lot if you have hard water issues where you live.
Yeah.
All right,
it definitely helps.
We're gonna go speed round, guys. We're gonna stop starting questions at this point because we're at 1 hour and 30 mark. We're gonna get through
so many questions.
Last few questions. All right, last few.
Pan needs to go target.
Pan, we gotta move quick. You heard you got a lot of questions. All right, we're gonna move quick. All right, Pan. Did you ever make a clean playlist for your channel yet?
No, that's a very good idea actually, Corey, and I'll have to make one. Very good idea.
We don't give it. All right. Anyway. Pan, I would buy an 18 if you do a corded version.
No, not for now. No corded for now. That's why we discontinued the old one, because the price with the tariffs, it was such a low budget type item. It would have increased it too much. So I switched to the cordless platform for now.
I think he answered this. You said 5-inch, right, Pan?
I prefer 5-inch. Yeah.
Is my logo tile collector's item?
Yes.
It's collector's. Bro.
If I ever see you in person, Don, I'll sign it for you if you want.
When will we be getting a limited edition towel?
That's what we need, more limited edition runs, I think.
We'd have to do a collab, Clean and Detail Co. and the House of Rags, like come out with something crazy.
But I would love
in a limited, like really numbered, and that's it. After it's sold out, it's sold out.
I would love the shattered backboard in a towel.
Oh,
like the stitching would be like orange.
This colorway right there. What do you guys think?
Or black stitching, orange, and then white words that say clean. That'd be nuts.
I like it. Let's start thinking about something like that. That'd be pretty sick.
Or Jamie's working on some limited.
Want to see a colorway like this in a towel? That orange, black, and cream kind of.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
That'd be pretty wild.
That'd be.
I mean.
But I know Jamie's working on his things that he has. He's already doing stuff, but that's a good thought. I've always been confused on what the difference is with the polishing pad and jeweling pad. When to use it, what to use it for. All right, go ahead, Jamie. You got it.
Yeah, so a polishing pad is kind of like the Detail Co. orange pad we got now, but it's not like a jeweling pad. Like a jeweling pad, you're taking the gloss to the next level. So DIY has that red jeweling pad. Is the Clean by Pan waffle pad considered a jeweling pad?
Yes, the white one. Yes,
pretty much the waffle pads are considered jeweling pads because you're gonna get a really light and just gloss intensifying polish, and that is a trained eye kind of deal. Like the average person isn't gonna see a big difference between polishing and jeweling. But
just keep in mind, Josh, that the jeweling is the softest and plushest, so the least amount of cutting. So you're just finessing that top layer.
You're really,
especially if you have a rotary polisher, speed number one, just a light jeweling, and that's to eke out the last inches of gloss.
That's if you're trying to win some car shows for sure.
Yeah. And then people are going to be like, why don't you just cut the paint? Because they didn't pay for it. So I don't cut paint unless they pay for it. Because believe it or not, it causes more pressure on your hand to cut. So just one throw out nugget out there. Next question, quick. We got to burn through. Burn and turn.
UK, working outside. If I wash and polish the car one day, want a ceramic coat the next day, is that a problem?
Yeah, well, if there's just a light layer of dust on it, I would definitely panel prep spray the second following day, or if you keep it indoors, still panel prep spray before you're going to apply the coating. But yes, don't just go straight to coating because for sure there's going to be a layer of dust on there.
Next question. What are best upsells for customers?
I do interior ceramics for $150 for the carpet and leather. I do window coatings for $100.
The ceramic spray coating for me as a topper, that's always a hot one because the person's coating usually after a few years will start to diminish regardless which brand it is. So a quick way to boost that gloss, that slickness, and give them back those hydrophobics, but in a quick to apply spray form in an inexpensive package, that's a great one.
Boom.
All right, next question.
Conway, with all the new coatings coming out from all these brands, Luminous is a beast. Any plans on new coatings for your brands?
It's hard to compete. I mean, it's hard to
monsters out here.
Well, we've been trying to make 2 new coatings for a year, and it is what it is for now. I don't know, Jamie. I'll let Jamie answer this.
It's a process, so always cooking.
Next question.
Dual action rotary to polish paint.
Rotary.
That's really a question of personal preference. I prefer dual action. You can get great results with both. It's at this time of day, you can do whatever you want. But if you're a beginner, I would recommend that you start with a dual action. A rotary requires just that little more knowledge and experience. So I wouldn't start off with a rotary because if you do stupid stuff with a rotary, you can run into issues. But dual action is just as safe as it gets.
Unless you're socky, you can't use any of them. So.
After opening a ceramic coating, how can you tell if the coating is bad? It will either be completely solidified or have chunks in it. Anytime you start seeing solids actually form in the bottle, that's a good
and indication. Also follow the instructions, I would say, the manufacturer, because usually once the bottle is opened, coatings mostly are for a few months, and that's it after that. They're not going to be shelf-stable for a year once you crack them open.
Yeah, coatings aren't something you want to mess around with once opened. You got to use them. Like Eddie says, use the whole dang bottle on your vehicle. If you run out, if you get finished with your vehicle, have some left over, coat the refrigerator, coat the air conditioner, coat something.
Coat the rims, coat the
rims, vehicle, your wife's car.
Yeah. Use the coating. Don't try and drag it out enough. Chris, I just made my first order for Thor a few days ago. Got quite a few Clean V2 products as well as 3-year coating. This is the first time doing any paint correction or ceramic coating. All right, Chris, you got this.
When you use this soap, smile. All right.
Pan question. How do you feel about I don't even know how to say that.
Yeah, it's Abadeo. I'm not okay with that one. It seemed like too much of a stretched effort to want to beat Kobe's record. Kobe did it naturally without even thinking about it, so I don't think you can compare both. But it is what it is. He's in the record books. Good for him. But I still think for me, Kobe's record, you can't touch.
Shout out to Kobe. Rest in peace.
Special.
Hey, Pan, I just ordered the cordless posture. Can't seem to find a 20-volt battery, only 18 or 40-volt. Also, would it be possible to give a link for the adapter to the batteries?
You can use the 18 volts with the third-party adapter. I'm assuming you're talking about Milwaukee. So 18 volts will still work perfectly fine. The adapter, I don't have a link. Again, as a brand, I can't link to specific ones because I can't be responsible for which ones you choose. But I think Jeff, what's his channel called again?
Improved Garage.
Improved Garage. Go check that one out because he did try an adapter. So search for Improved Garage DIY Detail Polisher. Look at his review. and he speaks about the adapter. I think he left a link in there, but if you go on Amazon and you look for third parties, it shouldn't be the end of the world. They're very easy to find and inexpensive. But yes, you can use an 18 volt Milwaukee, no problem.
All right. Next, quick. Pan and Vitoco, will you be getting
5 gallons?
Nah.
Not for the time being until we get to a point where we have so much demand for that size. I mean, yeah.
Can you imagine shipping that right now?
Oh,
you can't do free shipping on that. That mug will cost you $40. All right.
Yeah.
Leather coating, Pan. What you think?
For me, not for now. It's not something I have on my list, but maybe one day.
Geist. Stick with Geist.
Yeah, Geist Repel is what I have on my car.
Pan. Used to say use the isopropyl alcohol mix, I guess. And what changed your mind when developing clean?
No, that I want to bring a correction to that. I didn't say use that. I made a tutorial on how to make that for people who are wondering how you can do one at home. But again, isopropyl alcohol alone does not fully pull all the oils and residues out of the polishes or compounds that you might use, because some use fillers, some use silicones. There's crazy amounts of different stuff out there. So the panel preps made by coating brands usually have more than just isopropyl alcohol. They'll have surfactants, solvents, co-solvents, you name it. So more things in there to make the chemistry even better. So I would definitely step up my game and get a dedicated panel prep spray. You're going to have a much better result than just using isopropyl alcohol alone.
And less chance to swell or mar the paint. That straight alcohol mixes can definitely do some damage.
Especially if you don't know what you're doing and what percentage you're mixing.
Yeah. New BD V2 and Infinity V2. BD V2 has a higher concentration and it's just overall a little bit stronger. Less fumes. We wanted it less fumey. First formula was pretty choke you out in the garage setting. Infinity V2, Eddie.
It's actually, we ran out of Infinity V1, so all these asking, we did not discontinue that product. We have a few gallons left.
A couple gallons.
That's done. We are actually moving to V2. So the next batch that comes out, V2, it is the same. How do I say this without saying it? It is the same. The reason we're calling it V2 because we never want to lie to y'all, right? So what we change, same formula, we reduce the reactivity by like 5% because we
10%.
made 10%.
It's
10%.
pretty good chunk. Yeah.
Yeah. So when people are now using the spraying on the panel, it does not harden on you, smear, things of that nature. That's the only thing we changed in it. It's the same formula. You can still mix it. It's just the reactivity. What does that mean? Before we made it cure faster in like 10 minutes. Now it's like 15 minutes. I mean, full cure, chemical resistant cure. You could get it wet right away. Does that make sense, everyone? All right, cool. All right.
Best way to level high spots on a ceramic coating is fully cured. Pan, how you dealing with that?
If it's way too long and you've passed the window, there's nothing else you can do but machine polish.
They could use Pairway, Pan.
Yes, they can on a wet surface, Pairway.
Yeah.
As long as that's on a wet surface. But you'll need some sort of mechanical action, because once the high spot is there, that cured material, it's very hard to remove. If you're within an hour of a high spot, or very fresh, let's say 30 minutes later, you notice that you have a high spot, usually just taking the same applicator, reapplying a bit of coating, apply that on the surface, and immediately wipe off. Don't wait for a flashing time when you're doing that. That should remove, because you're reactivating kind of the ingredients that are in there. But if it's been hours or days, well, the only way is through mechanical abrasion.
Best liquid polish in our opinion. What are we talking about? Like polish, like paint polish?
Liquid polish.
That's subjective because I like cleans. I like a lot of polishes. So best interior protection, Pan. Answer that question.
Best interior protection, it depends for which surface. If you're looking for multi-surface type thing, I would definitely go with Shield from Detail Co. And if you want something for your leather, then I would go with
Geist.
Yeah, Geist Repel. That's their letter coating, because they also have sealants, but the Repel is the longer lasting one.
Yeah,
Shield is so slept on, guys.
If you clean with Sword and maintain with Shield that finish, you get the best of all worlds. And if you want to maintain that every month, then use the QD Interior Quick Detailer version 2 from Clean by Pan. Perfect maintenance product once you have your base layer of protection on there.
Ghost curb some rims. Yeah, that's a whole different lane.
Yeah,
fixing curbed rims, but it involves a grinder. You grind it out, you smooth it out, and then you paint that mug. That's about it.
Grinder, I checked out.
I love a good grinder.
Difference between water wash and rinseless. I'll take this one, boys. Water wash has a good mixture of silicone. It has a good mixture of Sorry, someone called and I saw
it messed y'all up.
Waterless wash has a good mixture of silicone, surfactants, SiO2. It does great at protecting and cleaning. Right, so you want it to leave something behind. You want it to be slick enough and pull the dirt out with the surfactants that doesn't scratch your paint. Rinseless wash is more of a hyper concentrate, 256-to-1. You can make waterless wash dilutions with some rinseless washes, but waterless wash that is made dedicated usually have more SiO2 in it to give you a longer protection.
Yeah,
I'll chime in on this one because I think that's not the answer Chris was looking for. More from a basic perspective, a waterless wash is a spray type product that you're spraying on a dry surface. You don't have any buckets, no water, no hoses. That is not as safe as a rinseless wash. So the rinseless wash, you have a bucket with water, a grit guard in the bottom, you're mixing your solution, and you're using your rinseless media inside your spray to do the pre-spray on the surface. And then you're dunking either your towels or your sponge inside the bucket. So you are using water. You're applying that on the surface, and then you're drying with a drying towel. But in a rinseless wash, it doesn't mean that you never rinse. You can still use rinsing. The only thing you don't need is to rinse at the end. So basically, waterless wash is a spray on a dry surface, and then a rinseless wash, you're still using a bucket with water. So a rinseless wash is a much safer technique compared to a waterless. You're going to see less enthusiasts use waterless washes. And you can use a rinseless wash, by the way, if you usually double the concentration. So 128-to-1 with most rinseless washes, you can use it as a waterless wash in your spray bottle.
We got a waterless wash coming, Pan. That's all I'm saying.
It's a hitter. Look,
God.
All I know is I went to this show and talking to the more casual audience. I brought up
all they want is waterless wash.
I brought up rinseless wash, and as soon as I said anything about diluting, their eyes
were gone. Yeah,
gone. They wanted no part.
Waterless is ready to use.
Ready to use. Yep. How many hours do y'all typically spend on business? Question for all three.
Oh, I never stop. It's 7 days a week. It's ridiculous. It's not healthy. Definitely have to find a better work-life balance. I have no work-life.
And we got this waterless wash that God peed in it, bro. It's nuts. It's got more protection than all of our sealants put together. So if you ask me a question, Eddie, does your waterless wash have SiO2 to the moon, son? To the stratosphere.
Nice. Any recommendations for mobile power supply with a smaller footprint?
I don't know. I don't do mobile. I know Carlos has a DJI one. Carlos has a DJI one that's a little boxy, and then they have this new power bank. Call H2O or a VDS in California. They'll tell you which one you need.
Yeah, it's not our specialty.
All right, let's wrap this up, boys.
You got go to Target.
Online, Amazon, guys, Amazon. What's your thoughts on polishing glass? Easy. Use Luminous. Use Luminous Prime wet and rinse off, and then you're good to go. That's the easiest way you could do it. Pan, I'm just gonna answer the questions.
Or the soft 99 roll-on compound works well for polishing glass by hand.
Do you recommend polishing before coating, Pan? Yes or no?
Always, not just because you're improving gloss and removing swirls and scratches, but if you're unsure what protection is on there, the only way to ensure 100% removal is by machine polishing. You need that mechanical abrasion. So if there is some protection on the surface, absolutely go through at least a one-step polish with the clean spray polish and the blue foam polishing pad, and then use the panel prep spray and then coat. So yes, you should be polishing before applying a coating if you don't know what's on there, because it's very rare the cases where you'll have truly unprotected paint to work with and you want coatings to bond to a virgin clear coat.
I would Pan's new one, Sword, any interior cleaner that we sell or your fairy interior cleaner will work on any fake leather. So whatever you have.
Any stuff you use for leather, you can use on vinyl.
Will strip wash remove a coating?
No. So regardless which stripping shampoo is out there, it can only start breaking down weaker old protections like waxes, but will not remove a ceramic coating. Don't forget, ceramic coatings are very heavily chemical resistant. The only way to remove a coating is by machine polishing, period.
Pan, do you think it's important to use ceramic detailer from the same company for the ceramic coating?
No, you can use whichever one you want. Just use a quality brand.
Just do they make spray coating though? Definitely same. Because
if you want it to be compatible within the hours, yes.
Yeah.
Do they make undercarriage foam cannons? Yes.
They do. What's that called?
I think Bob has it on his channel. If you follow Mix,
someone's reviewed it.
Yeah, one of them reviewed it. How often do you switch the batteries on Pan's polisher? Every 30 minutes. Speed 6 is what I have to switch it on. I'm just telling you because I use it a lot. If you use the speed 4 or 5, you get away for 45 minutes as a ramp down period. So you'll hear it change gears. But I always have one on the charger, have one on my machine, and rotate it out. Sorry,
exactly. Because don't forget, it depends on what speed you're at, what weight, what pressure you're applying. It's going to be different for everyone. But usually half an hour is what you can do. And you're cycling through the batteries. They charge pretty quickly. 80% happens in like 20 minutes, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, you'll never be out of power. That's for sure.
Ooh, interested in going over SOP process. That'd be a good video. This time,
standard operating procedures. Yeah.
When I'm at Eddie's this next trip, I'll record him going through his SOP. It's a pretty good video.
Yes. So we have the instructions on the website. You can use even V1 or V2 as a dedicated clay lube, even as a bug pre-treat.
Chelsea's question got removed, but you can use.
We already answered it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah.
This one? Oh, we already answered that.
Yeah. Tips for local trusted detailers. So many claim 10-year coatings, prices all over the place. Yeah. May the force be with you. You just your judgment first. Get educated, and then you make your best.
I think too. Decisions. You gotta leave the claims. You gotta leave the claims at the door. You use it.
Never talk about years with your customer, because years, as we know, depend on variables: mileage, maintenance, application, prep, weather, conditions. There's so many variables. You can never give a promise. Just say that it's how you explain it, right? So it's a multi-year protection, but they still need maintenance. So that person, they'll have to realize that they'll have to come and see you again for at least a biannually or annually inspection, and then do a maintenance topper kind of thing. So it's all about how you educate your customers. So coatings are amazing, and they'll be amazing for years to come, but that doesn't mean they don't require any maintenance. But definitely don't promise things for years. You just can't uphold the promise. It's not you who has the vehicle and who maintains it all the time.
Yeah, if you're watching this, ask them about, what coatings they're using, that kind of deal. Make sure it's trusted detailer. Just be educated coming into the purchasing situation. How does Clean Quick Detailer and Clean Ceramic mix work? Man, they really want to mix this stuff.
They want to mix it. I don't mix those chemicals.
You gotta try it.
Want to try that. I as a brand, I can't tell you to do that. So have your own fun, experiment. But there's no point in mixing those two.
Last two questions. We have certificate right now. So everyone tuning in, we have a We Are Detailing app.
We are detailing.
We are offering certificates for those of you who want to learn how to detail. We have new pro courses coming for PPF and tint. And then we have some more coming that are going to be super advanced and things of that nature. So you can see that on the app itself. Last question here for Pan is any suggestions for cleaning wipers besides alcohol?
Yeah, when you're washing your car, just use the same shampoo with your mitt. Just pinch that blade, and it's going to degrease the blade. If you do that often, you shouldn't need to use alcohol, but it is a great way of the alcohol trick. Or use a panel prep spray. That's another great method, because again, you have solvents, co-solvents in there that can help, but don't do that too often because you don't want to make that rubber brittle and crack over time.
And matte paint, once you coat it, it's coated.
Ooh,
so
you
can't polish that.
Never polish a matte surface because you're going to make it glossy.
Let me tell you, you polish that matte surface, because that's between you and the sweet Lord.
Yeah.
So guys, before we get out, remind you that right now, Clean by Pan, the organizer, 20% off at the House of Rags until April 10. No codes needed. Just add the items to your cart. Discount code gets applied automatically. So everything in the Clean line, 20% until April 10. You get free shipping on orders over $99. So take advantage. If you don't have the new cordless polisher, if you don't have any of the tools, the clay towel, if you want to try the V2 stuff, jump in there, grab your stuff for spring. I think it's a pretty big one. And look at all those V2s that are there. Woo! So get yourself some stuff now. Enjoy it. Thank you, by the way, for supporting both the House of Rags and, of course, Clean by Pan. We truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. This one was a pretty wild one. We answered a lot of questions.
This was a long one.
No more saliva.
You had so many questions.
Oh, and don't forget those who wanted the kits. So the giveaways that we're doing, once this video ends for the live comment, the videos will be available on both channels. So drop a like, drop a comment in the comment section of both the channels. That's how you're going to be able to enter the giveaway. And Jamie and Eddie will be picking winners, and we'll be posting those on our social media by tomorrow evening.
There you go. Yeah, we'll get you fixed up, and we get them winners announced soon. That's all we got. Pan, have fun at Target.
It was amazing.
Bye.
Keep it tight, keep it clean, and we'll see y'all on the next one.